Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike.
First pitch, 135.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. The 1-2. Fouled off. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Kendrick. And that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for him with the sinker baller on the mound position side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Ronald Torreyes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Mills is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Changeup called strike 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's Michael Brantley. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And that misses 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Alberto rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Standing in, Trey Mancini. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike one. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score the runner from third.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Settling in now, Miguel Sano. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power has been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Mancini on at first, nobody out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Home run number 47 thus far. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Mills has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Howie Kendrick is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Kiermaier is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Orioles are on top 3-0. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Here's the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Gloved by Santana. There's one to Santana to get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Now here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. Still down 3-0. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball well outside. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As he rips it on the ground to second. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Michael Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. One and one.
That's the ball. 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Popped him up. Sano is there. 1 out.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, David Bodie.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Bodie, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers and 32 driven in. Now the 0-1. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Running out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Two out, nobody on. Tried to get the sinker to come back to the outside that time, but it just misses off the corner. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Orioles 3 and the Cubs 1.
Welcome back. The Orioles are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something they've done very well this season. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, Yeah, home runs are fun, and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Orioles,
Stepping up now, Hanser Alberto. He drew a walk his first time up.
Alberto.
Pitch on the way.
No, that's out.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Here it comes. 3-1. The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? From the belt, the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
So here's Trey Mancini. And he puts it on the ground to second. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The O's lead this thing 3-1. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the infielder slash utility man, Ronald Torreyes.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And now a soft liner to the left side. Foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
That's the ball. That's the side.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready for another chance, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the first pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. And it's 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
There's ball 4.
Take your bait.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Alberto gloves it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 delivery. Santana is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Onto the lawn and gone. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. And even 30 home runs on the year as the Orioles move in front now 4-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. Solo shot to right center. 24 home runs for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And he lays off there 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 delivery. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. He loses him on ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Into the box now, number 3. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Orioles lead it 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Caratini.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time. David Bodie, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Chopper to short. Alberto fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So coming to the plate, David Bodie. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Alberto has it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley's after it. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. At the plate, Javier Baez.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Fielded cleanly. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw. Infield.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
This right here, he didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Last half of the 5th coming up. Baltimore's out in front, 5-2. Jeremy Jeffress, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Jeremy Jeffress.
ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Hanser Alberto. First offering on its way, and a fastball's in there for strike one. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch misses for ball 1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
And that misses, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana.
Hey, and in that last at-bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark, so this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore fifth, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. One and 2. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
In now, Anthony Santander, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Fouled away. Hit on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. Outside.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here now the 2-2. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications it looks like he's going to try to continue. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he winds up going just 5+ innings, but he was mostly effective, as he will be in line for the victory should the lead hold up. Paul Fry takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
51. Paul Fry.
Standing in now, Ian Happ, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. He's got it one away.
The first baseman, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Ready once again, Dominic Smith. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set, and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Victor Caratini comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball outside.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
2-2.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Let's play ball. 4-4. Take the base. And hit him. First base. 3. Good. He's out. That's 4-4. Out. 3. First base. Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 50.
Now at the plate. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Carlos Santana. Pitch on the way. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second home run of the game as they open up an 8-5 lead. So now to the plate, Howie Kendrick, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
No outs, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Grounded to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Tepera, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 1-1. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 34, Jorge Alfaro.
Riding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 8 and the Cubs 5. Giovanni Gallegos comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 27,
At the plate, Chris Bryant struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone. An absolute bomb. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed
Off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
Stepping in, Ian Happ. He flew out in his last at bat. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at bat. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. This one's down to third. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The first baseman, Dominic Moore.
The next Cub up, Dominic Smith. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
1-2.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
At the plate now, Victor Caratini, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The O's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Noah Syndergaard earns his 8th victory of the season. Alec Mills was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Giovanni Gallegos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 43rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.